Hello. The problem, put very simply, is at the moment the technology that we use in rehab, particularly goniometer, something to measure joint angles, is only really useful for clinicians for assessment purposes. And we wanted to explore whether we could use that same technology for patients to start taking more charge of their own rehab. So that's the problem we were exploring. So one of the things we worked on this weekend was getting patients to use that technology to have clear instructions for their exercises, being able to see the progress between appointments, and also prescribing targets and limits so that they're within safe ranges, and that they be able to use this in any position, and it's used on any modern smartphone, which most of patients will have in their pocket. So we've got a demonstration for you.
1 second, I'm just updating the permissions. Do you want to start in?
Hopefully you'll see this on the screen in a minute.
The reason why it can't be demoed off the phone is because it relies on the inbuilt magnetometer and gyroscope.
So the idea is that I'm with the patient, I'm going to set an exercise, and I'll specify a joint and I'll specify some instructions, and then it'll take me to an initial measurement. So the patient will be able to set a 0, we'll be able to move the patient through an angle. He'll say, ouch, I can't move anymore. And at that point, we'll then configure a target. So the patient can relax now. I'm going to configure a target. So I'm going to put a lower range as this is the target we want to achieve. The higher ranges don't go beyond this. This is dangerous for you. What we want to then do is then generate a link, which we can then send to the patient, so the patient can then use this on their own smartphone. So that's the sort of link the patient will get via email or text message. And if you just play this, so this is now the patient doing their rehab in their own environment. So the patient will have some instructions, they'll press start, and then they can start moving their arm into the desired range that we set for them. So that's the patient's rehab doing it themselves, and then the patient comes back to us and we can see their progress charted and be able to take it from there. Certainly a lot better than what we're doing at the moment, where we essentially just write something on a piece of paper, hand it to the patient, and hope for the best. So that's what we want to do. And to be honest, we started on this yesterday lunchtime. It's now in a position where I could use this on a patient tomorrow. So we've done fantastic work, and congratulations to the team here.
So what we want to do next is make the URLs better, which get sent, and have an automatic email generator, extend the number of joints that can be used on, and able to monitor progress as a clinician with the patient as well, see how they're getting on, and also create a database.
Someone that used to have to use goniometers quite a lot. I'm quite glad to see the back of it in front of me. But I guess one of the things that we used to find as a way of incentivising patients to do is to link it into what that would mean functionally, particularly more with like lower limb stuff. So I guess it was whether or not you considered whether or not what that meant in terms of functional ability. So once you're able to bend or extend to a certain amount, it allows you to do X, Y, and Z, like put a colon or
absolutely, absolutely, and that's always the end goal of rehab, to make it functional, and that's something we can explore. I think initially, in the initial injury stage, this is very useful just to get that range of motion, and then you can progress it beyond that. Yeah.
Again, thinking about sort of remote areas, there's kind of quite exciting opportunity for telemedicine, where you sort of have an initial meeting, but after that, presumably you've got the opportunity to set new targets remotely, so that as soon as you know they've got it on their app, you can talk to them on voice over internet or video, and then get them to do the exercise and set a new target for them.
That would be wonderful, absolutely. Yes.
It's very easy to generate new exercises as well, so the actual URL that was generated has the exercise encoded in there, so it's completely free from everything, no strings attached. You can generate it and send by email again.
Longer term, of course, you could gamify it to help support patient compliance.
Absolutely, yeah. And that was one of the things we wanted to do. I mean, in the last 24 hours, we've just managed to create a ball, and but with a bit more time, there's definitely something to do.
Would you consider linking up the guys doing VR so that you could?
Yeah, I mean, I did actually work with them this weekend. So,
They helped them out yesterday as well.
Take the data and somehow make the two members talk to each other.
Yeah.
That's
Just like talk to each other.
The reason we chose a smartphone, just to find out, is because we thought, because every single patient pretty much has a smartphone these days, it could be put in their hands tomorrow, and I think that's really what makes it powerful.
Great. Thank you very much.